Dallas Cowboys enter this week with the many important questions about their future. The team is preparing for one of the best game of their season, the matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles. At the same time, the Cowboys front office is thinking about the National Football League free agents' future, contracts, and how they keep their strongest players together. Today, the major topic around the Dallas Cowboys include the possibility of the signing veteran cornerback Stephen Gilmore, veteran safety Eddie Jackson, and deciding what to do with their star defensive tackle group Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, and Osa Odingizua. These three players have become known as the big three at defensive tackle, and the Cowboys must decide if they can afford to keep them all of that this season. The Cowboys defense has improved strongly with the addition of the defensive tackle Quinnen Williams. He arrived in Dallas after a merger trade and immediately lifted the quality of the defensive line. Kenny Clark has also been one of the most consistent players, providing strength, leadership, and the ability to stop the run. Osa Odingizua continued to grow every year and has become a complete player who can rush the quarterback and stop the run. The question the team faces is simple. Can they keep all these three players when their contracts are expensive? The salary cap becomes tighter every year. The front office knows that losing even one of them will change the future of the defense. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are also looking at National Football League free agents for help in the secondary. Cornerback Stephen Gilmore is the option the team is considering. Gilmore is a former National Football League Defensive Player of the Year. He has experience, strong technique, and the leadership that could help the younger players on the roster. Another option is safety Eddie Jackson, who has been one of the best free safeties in the league when healthy. He can help in pass coverage, create turnovers, and bring veteran discipline to the defense. The Cowboys must choose whether signing a veteran defender is more important than saving money for their stars. While these long-term questions are important, the biggest focus this week is the game between Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is not just a normal game. It is a must-win game for the Cowboys' playoff hopes. At this moment, the Cowboys had only 10% chance to reach the National Football League playoffs, but if they win against Eagles, that chances rises to the 17%, which is a huge improvement. If the Cowboys lose, their playoff chance drops to the 4%. No matter what happens in the other games around the league. This means Cowboys must treat this game like a playoff game before the playoffs even start. The coaching staff understands that beating the Philadelphia Eagles require a complete performance. The Eagles are physical, fast, and disciplined. They have one of the strongest offensive line in the National Football League, and their quarterback can run and pass at high level. The Cowboys' defense must stop the run early, control the middle of the field, and pressure the quarterback without giving up big plays. The presence of the Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, and Osa will be extremely important in this matchup. One offense, the Cowboys need quarterback Dak Prescott to play smart and avoid turnovers. The running backs must create balance by running the ball effectively, and wider receivers must win one-on-one matchups. The Cowboys cannot afford the slow start. They cannot afford mistakes. Every drive, every defense stop, and every special teams plays will influence the playoffs' chance. Fans are also asking big questions about contract decisions. If the Cowboys invest money into the big three at the defense tackle. Will they still have enough money to extend their other important players? Should they instead sign the veteran like Stephen Gilmore to help the secondary immediately? Should they save the money for the future offensive needs? These questions will shape the next few years for the team. As game day approaches, the Cowboys players talk about staying calm, staying focused, and trusting their preparation. The coaches remind them that a win does more than improve the standings. A win gives the team confidence, energy, and momentum for the rest of the season. A win against a strong division's rival breeds a belief inside the locker room. The Cowboys want to show the National Football League that they are still the dangerous team and that their season is not over. This week is not only about the numbers, contracts, or trades, it's about heart, effort, and even this will keep fighting. If the Cowboys win, the playoffs just stay alive. If they lose, the road becomes almost impossible. Even players knows the pressure. Every coach knows the challenges. Every fan understands what it is at stake. The Dallas Cowboys have been very active in the players' trades during the 2025 year. In the year, the team added 2 former first-round draft picks, cornerback Kyle Elam and linebacker Kenneth Murray. Later, they made a big move to bring a wide receiver George Pickens. The Cowboys also traded away star defender Micah Parsons for several first-round draft picks. Then, in November, they acquired defensive tackle Quinnen Williams, another all-pro level player. But not all these trades worked well out. This week, Cowboys confirmed the suspicious many fans already had. The Kyle Elam move did not succeed. On the Saturday, the team decided to waive him, which means they removed him from the 3-man roster and allowed the other teams to claim him. The signs were already clear during the Cowboys' win against Las Vegas Raiders. In that game, Kyle Elam did not play any defensive snaps at all, even though he had played about 85% of the snaps in the previous 3 games. With cornerback Kylan Carsons and Shavon Lever Jr. now healthy, defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus was already and ready to move on. Elam came to Dallas hoping that a new system would revive his career. His former team, Buffalo Bills, had even said publicly that their scheme did not fit these strengths, but in Dallas, he still struggled in both zone coverage and man-to-man coverage. Meanwhile, Carsons and Lev Jr. played